Hello everybody, welcome back to Mango's stream. I just returned from Prague, where I competed in the LMS, which was an event that had over 1,000 player, the biggest event in paper ever since the COVID break, and I mean, it was just like back in the days. It was just like back in the days. We had a room full of Magic players wanted to play Magic. The main event was Modern, so of course 1,000 people came because of Modern, and also because Prague is close to Germany, which was 1 million Magic player, and all the things. So yeah, I'm very glad this event happened. I'm very glad it was Modern. People love Modern. Thank you, Legacy organizers, to still hold a Modern tournament despite the season is, of course, the qualifier will be Pioneer. Alright, so I played Blue Murktide, plenty of videos of that. Let's talk about the winner, Respect the Cat, which is a streamer that I raid very often, and a streamer that I enjoy watching. I've played this deck already 3 or 4 times for my channel, wrote some deck guides for it on Channel Fireball, but yeah, he took the event down with Keruga, losing only one match in all his rounds, which is super impressive since the event was 2 days, so 15 rounds of Swiss plus top 8, so 17-1. That's incredible. No Ran 6, no Prismatic Ending, no Eladam Recall, wherever. Is it worth it? Of course it is, otherwise it wouldn't have won the game at the tournament. Yeah, here we are. Let's talk about this. So, new changes since the last time I've played. Honestly, not that much. He obviously added Elesh Norn, just like every other Elemental player did. But outside of that, the list looks very similar to what we played in the past. Actually, the mana base has some changes since I see Godless Shrine, because the sideboard has 2 Murderous Cut and 1 Vindicate. And I'm sure that most of these reasoning is because of killing the opponent Elesh Norn, which is, of course, very hard if you don't have Prismatic Ending. If you watched my Elementals video of last week, I have definitely killed some Elesh Norn with Prismatic Ending for 5, whereas now, of course, you cannot play Prismatic Ending because of Keruga. Keruga is one of those companion that, similarly to Yorion, you return it, you cast it, you win the game. Whereas, Kaira does nothing. And Yorion used to, draw all the cards and etc. So, those are the changes indeed. And yeah, again, I remember when I played Keruga, I added a Force of Negation to my sideboard from his list. I'm glad he also has that. 1 Orvar. Creativity was by far the most dominant deck of the tournament, but he took them all down. I believe he went 3 or 4-0 against it. Which of course is what he needed to do in order to win the tournament, because creativity was everywhere in the high table. Alright, let's go to play some Magic. Jawadi, thank you for your raid. Whenever I do the deck intro, I try to pause the sub sound and everything, but I'm very glad you subbed for the 38 months. I'm back in the Magic scene again. Yes, I obviously cannot stop myself from going to every event, booking every event that's going to happen. In order for me to not go to a tournament in Europe, that is a format I like, I don't know, there needs to take a lot more than just, I'm already qualified for an event, so... Especially if it's modern. I'm trying my best to go to the very large modern event happening. Alright, yeah, I mean, some of the problems with this deck, of course, is when you lose the die roll and your hand is full of 3-drops. And with this hand, I can't win. I can't win with this hand. It's very hard to win with this hand, so let's mulligan it. Let me adjust this thing here. Alright, actually, let's put this Gods Unchained banner in the middle. That might be a smart thing to do. Yeah, look at that. Huh. Maybe I can organize this a bit better later. But anyway, let's mulligan this hand first. Okay, and now this is the reason why the Keruga deck might work, because you have Fury and you have Solitude. And with this, and of course, Leyline Binding. And now the cost of Keruga is not that expensive. So, Temple Garden, of course I can go Steam Vents and cast Binding anyway. Anyway, let's keep this hand. I have to bottom a card. My opponent doesn't have a companion, so I don't have any informations. I'm gonna bottom Solitude here. I wanna cast Leyline Binding, whereas maybe I can use Fury. I don't know. John Debayev. Okay, opponent starts with Ether Vial and a Temple Garden. Alright. Misty Rainforest. Do I have a Ketria Triome? Let's double check quickly. I have Raugrin and Ketria, so it's the same. Any lands that give me blue-red mana will make me cast Leyline Binding next turn. The only Triome in this deck that's black is Zagoth, which is the Sultai one, meaning that I don't have red mana if I get that one, so... First, I like to fix my 4 colors, and then think about casting Leyline Binding for 1 mana. Buongiorno, respect the cat. Buongiorno, we have the winner in our chat. Okay. Champion of the Parish. Okay, hopefully Fury will manage to at least get a 2-for-1. Okay. I'll probably just go for Fury next turn. Because opponent can violate a 1-drop, so I'm going to deal 3 and 1. So let's take a Triumph first. I prefer having double white than double green, so I'm going to get Raugrin. Ooh, what do they have? Oh, okay. So I'm going to get Raugrin. And untap. Okay. I can even Leyline Binding the Ether Vial if I want. Well, let's start with Fury Pitch. What do I want to pitch? Fable? I think so. So let's start with Fury Pitch Fable. And let's deal damage. 3 and 1. I'm glad I kept Fury over Solitude. And I'll leave a Sentinel around. I could have also gone 1-1 and then binding the champion. I think this is fine too. Put only has 1 card in it because they mulligan to 6. How many Furies does this list play? 2 or 4? We only play 2, but I guess I got lucky to draw it. Noble Hierarch. I'll just yield until on step. Alright, I have no cards in it, no companion, so I'm feeling good about this game now. I can get Zagoth, untap. I can get a basic land, and then I can Fire Ice, kill both of my opponent cards. Hate attacks. And now my opponent received 2 2-for-1s in a row on turn 2 and 3 against my Keruga deck. So, of course, the value that I'm holding for the late game will be impossible for them to overcome. Alright, that was easy. Now we have our black removal spells to come in. What are the bad cards? Usually against aggro, Risen Reef and Fable are so-so. I would say Fable is slightly better because you can pitch it to Fury. Endurance is just a large guy, but I think Risen Reef is better. Buongiorno, Mattia. How's it going? Pivo. Yeah, that's actually I don't like Murderous Cut too much. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this card. I understand it against lower decks because you have time to deploy the maybe 1. 1 is okay, but I don't want to have more than 1. Okay. End is good. We have several. We have 2 different turn to play. Hello, Professor. Okay, once again start with the Vial. What should I do here? Should I just go for Triumph? Yeah, let's just go for Triumphs. Just casting Leyline Binding for 1 mana, it's pretty broken. Gonna auto yield this. Good morning, Polly K. Hello, Gershenson. Congratulations on your top 4 with creativity. Okay, Sanctifier and Beck. Sorry. Doesn't seem particularly good against me. Yeah. Let's go for the classic triumphs, which are Raugrin into Zagoth, which will unlock my Leyline Binding. Yeah, I'll think about the shock lens later. Honestly, the main reason why humans just stop being popular is the 4-color elementals matchup. And I guess, yeah, Fire Ice as well was printed in MH1. MH2, sorry. Okay, so Adeline comes in. I'm going to exile it for 1 mana. So and once again, the reason why Keruga performs well is when you have these smooth draws, despite not being able to play 1 or 2 draw, but you're still able to, yeah, just have Fury, Leyline Binding, Fire Ice, like extremely cheap card despite their higher mana cost. Or like Dead Gone, for example. Should probably have done it in begin combat, not in main 1, but yeah, for some reason I thought this was like a, what's it called? A Goblin Rebel Master. They have 3 cards? Or Thalia, okay. Drew Fury, of course, Fury is one of the best draws here. I can't just go Fire Ice again. Or can probably just cast a Risen Reef and take few damage. I think it's okay. Let's grab Plains. Green, blue, Risen Reef. Sanctuary back, of course, is protected from red, so Fury can't kill it. Hello, Primo. Alright. You can go all for turn 5 Elesh Norn plus Evoke Fury, which will kill, like, do 8 damage. I don't think I need it, though. I think that 4 will be enough next turn. Actually, opponent's going wide here. They will have a 3-3, a 3-2, a 3-3, and a 1-1. Wow, you have 2? Whoa. Okay, this is now a lot of damage. I didn't expect all this power. When they started turn 2 Sanctifier, I thought their hand would have been quite bad, but turns out they had a lot of cards. Alright, anyway, there are 0 cards in the deck. In hand, sorry. Yeah, so I take 6 down to 9, and I could lose this game. I could lose this game. Try to think about what to do. Okay, things I can do are Teferi Bounce, Champion of the Parish, Fury Evoke, kill Thalia and Thalia's Lieutenant. I mean, first Fury, of course. So Teferi costs 3. And then I'll take 6 down to 3. And then I play Elesh Norn and I can chum block. Yeah, let's do that. So Fury Evoke, pitch Fire Ice, kill the 2 toughness creatures. And of course, also trigger Risen Reef. Vindicate. Alright. It's not the worst. The Brucker, thank you for the 10th month. Welcome, welcome. Should I go for Vindicate or for Teferi? I think I still like Teferi, right? Opponent replays a champion of the parish 1/1. It's not a bad. It's whatever, honestly. I like to draw a card. It might be a Solitude. Oh. Not good here. My opponent creatures both have protection. And I'll pass. Yeah, they definitely had a nice draw this game. Let's see if the power of Fury can carry. Two cards in it, one is a champion. Buongiorno, Drinker. What have they drawn? Luminarch Aspirant. Okay. Would I chump with a Risen Reef here? No, I don't. Depends, though, right? Actually, I might. What are you attacking with? Me, of course. Nah, I don't think I should chomp, right? Okay, so if I chomp, I can play a 5-drop. Does playing a 5-drop matter though? I don't think it does. I guess I can Arcast Fury. Yeah, I probably should, right? Because if I don't chomp block, I can't Arcast Fury. So I go to 6. Okay, if I Arcast Fury, I lose the game because I can't block these. What am I out here? Just top decking a red card. So I can go Fury here and cast Elesh Norn? Probably. But casting Elesh Norn, I still have to chump. So I think chumping is best. Chumping is best. If I top deck a red card, I'm in the game. Actually, I'm not in. Yeah, if I top deck a red card, I'm in the game. Alright, yeah, so I need to chump. Solitude. Wow. This is sick now, because I can go... Because I can go Elesh Norn, pass, and then I can flesh Solitude and kill 2 things and block. Yeah. Yeah, that's insane. Wow, what a top deck. Yeah, not much to say. Let's just play Elesh Norn and pass. Good thing I chumped. We have Teferi, so I'm not afraid of any combat trick. I guess they have Vile. I'm still passing though. I know they have Vile, but I don't think Vile can. I mean, maybe there's some creatures that stops me, but I doubt it. What's the only viable top deck? I guess red card. You know, red card would have still been fine, right? Because I would have killed these 2, block that one, go to 1. So red card would have also done it. Anyway, they have 1 card in hand. They go to combat. I think I'm fine just letting them put the counter on and etc. Because if they attack with all, I can block 1, Solitude 2 of them, and then I just go to 2. It doesn't matter. But this way I make them attack. Whereas if I Solitude first, they might not attack. Yeah, Teferi plus Elesh shuts off a lot of things. Yeah, Elesh Norn doesn't make my opponent a permanent center. Okay, so they doesn't even trigger Champion of the Parachute to play a human. It's like Tocatli on a guard. Sorry, Ashbringer, I meant to say. Vindicate doing a much better job than the Murderous Cut would have. Being white, as well as black. It's very important for your Solitude deck. Of course, they have to attack with all. Take a screenshot, I think, because seeing Vindicate in a modern game is always fun. Not something that happens every day. And of course, what's my purpose here? Asks Vindicate to be pitched to Solitude. All right, so let's cast Solitude. We got double trigger. I'll exile these. I guess I should have blocked first. All right, my bad. Anyway, exile that. exile this, and then block the Sanctifier. Okay. Buongiorno, people. I'm at 2 life. My opponent has 1 card in hand. They pass. I drew another Solitude. Not bad. Let's attack for 4 because we have Vigilance on top of everything else. I guess I should just pass. Yeah, I should probably just pass. Ari, bonjour. Welcome for the 4th month. Okay, more Sanctifier. I probably will have to go for it, and I just saw this shit everything. And of course, they have to go for it. They can't just. All right, Solitude. Sorry for all the humans player out there watching. I was once also one of you. Unfortunately, probably humans player are the one that are most rightfully to be upset with MH2, ruining their format. For the record, I think that Modern Horizons highly improved the format as well as putting down the value of fetch lands as well as making a great limited and valuable boosters. So I'm very, very happy with Wizards of the Coast making Modern Horizons 2. Hashtag not sponsored by anybody. Elementals come back to tier 1. I would say if you are respect the cat, yes. Otherwise, no. Round number 2 on the play. Let's go. Mulligan. Keep. Very good end. Yeah, I'm very happy you won as well. Let's bottom Fury. I don't know why. I don't have a reason. Probably Canal go. Okay. Raugrin Triome. Oh, it's Living End. We have Living End is not a great matchup, but we do have Teferi. And also Solitude, it's not bad. Nah, actually. It's probably bad. Like, I can evoke first, sure, but it's probably not gonna matter. Why do I think Murktide was so bad in the tournament? That's a good question. Yeah, that's annoying. Murktide did very poorly. I would say, I mean, he went like 50% win rate. But, yeah. It definitely didn't do well. What's the reason behind? I mean, I think people just play bad lists. I will keep on saying that. Every I played 3 mirror matches. My opponents, never, no one had Blood Moon, and I don't know. Then the win rate against creativity was below 50% in the tournament, which is strange to me. But I guess people just were not did not adapt. Personally, I give the deck list to Gennara, and he made 26th, and I played my list and I finished 57th, which obviously isn't fantastic results, but I think it was fine results. And yeah, I think if you play a better version, you are more likely to win. Buongiorno, Carlone. Should I do something? At this point, I think I'm just losing, yeah. 019. Welcome. 25 people from you. I think the deck that I expected to be the most popular was Creativity, and it wasn't the most popular, but it was very popular. I put it in the first rank, and it showed. Like people definitely did not. Like I added Force of Negation and Orvar to my sideboard for this tournament that I didn't have before. Maybe other people did not. All right, I'm tapping out here. I don't care if you. I mean, I have to hope you like never draw a third land or things like that. Of course, it's a terrible situations to be in against leaving it without Teferi in play. I haven't looked at any new card. I will do soon though. I'm going to GP Barcelona. GP Barcelona. I don't think it's a GP. I think it's a Pro Tour. Yeah. I mean, again, I'll go to every major event that happens in Europe. I don't go to major event that happen in America. Okay, Teferi, dai. Let's do it. Of course, I can have Force of Negation, but at major event, I mean non-Pro Tours, of course. If I'm qualified to a Pro Tour, I go, but traveling overseas takes many more days than traveling to Europe for me. Okay, sure. I had to go for it. Couldn't still without the third land. Should I Solitude this? I think so. I think I'll Solitude the Grief. I would trigger the Risen Reef this way. And I'll exile the Grief as well. For when they evoke. For when they living end, I mean. And now I can cast Omnath and trigger its ability as well. No, Disorder, I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, Modern Pro Tour is good. Usually, though, making a format professional, which is, of course, professional Magic, is no longer supported as it was before, but still, people will definitely try harder than usual, so maybe they will... something might happen to the format. Like, breaking the format or things like that. Unlikely, but it could happen. I mean, it didn't happen with Pioneer. You like the paper PT coverage, GP coverage? I didn't check it because I was playing, of course, but I'm sure that they did a good job. A lot of good names. Okay. Should I go to top land? Yes. For mana, and I'll play a Fable. Of course, like, in order to beat Living End with this deck, you have to be extremely lucky, or they have to get extremely unlucky. Living End has so many very good matchup. And also, Blue and Murktide. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as advertised. I went 1-1 against it. Living End made the top 8. I ranked it very high in my power ranking last week because I believe that Living End is in an amazing spot right now, being one of the best decks against Creativity, together with Burn. Yeah, people can discard Omnath for sure. Alright, opponent had to draw a third land. It happened on turn 6 instead of turn 3. Unfortunately, that will discard my Omnath. And it will rearrange my deck. Let's exile Curator of Mysteries, because I can't take this one out. Yeah, like, I played against Leaving End. I lost game 1, easy, because they just went Grief. I had Counterspell. They did a thing on turn 3. And then game 2, I had 2 Storm and Ragavan, and I lost. Because they just went Grief on one of my Fluster, and then Outburst end of turn, Shardless in their turn. And yeah. I just lost in turn 4 with, honestly, just the perfect cards. I mean, obviously, I didn't drop anything after that. The one time I beat Leading End was when I drew Torment Script plus sideboard. Ragavan is getting reprinted. I don't know. I don't follow Secret Lair and stuff. Whatever. If it gets reprinted, it's yeah, that's okay for me. I was happy if Magic brings down the prices of cards. Okay. Funnily enough, they knew my hand. They knew I would have gone. I would have drawn. I guess it was Temple Garden and then these two. Okay. All right. So Elesh Norn will double the ability of Leyline Binding. It looks fine. Yeah, it was very important that I Solitude the Grief there. Because if I didn't Solitude the Grief earlier with ability on the stack, opponent would have had 2 Grief. I don't know if that's good. Wow, they passed? Haha, that's a large Elesh Norn. Okay. Alright, let's do this. So of course they can have of course they can have the what's it called? Force of Negation, but I'm not moving here. I have Reflection plus Solitude, and that's a combo. Like I'll exile 2 people next turn if they don't disrupt my combo. I don't move, I just pass. Yeah, that's pretty sick that we're winning against a result Living End. Thanks to Elesh Norn. Did I play Leyline Binding end of turn? I think so. They concede. Look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? Of course, opponent drew a 3rd land on turn 3. I wouldn't have won the game, but let's not think about that. Let's think about the fact that we would. Okay, so we don't play a number call, so we have to naturally draw Endurance. Usually I take out Binding. I mean, I certainly take out Dead Gons. Yeah, I probably don't like removals. Risen Reef is always bad. Put Risen Reef. And I like to keep Fury. I don't know. Actually, maybe I shouldn't. Should I keep Fury? Yeah. I should. Risen Reef is a great card for Endurance. Should I remove a land here? 26 lands, probably too many. Yeah, let's remove a land. Let's remove a Cavern of Souls. And let's go. No screenshot? Nah, that's okay. It's just yeah. Alright. Hello, Bule. You cut 1 Elesh. Alright, yeah, makes sense, makes sense. What did they cut? A land, yeah. I don't know, big fan of cutting a land on the draw. Whenever play high land count deck. Did you see there was a creativity player that made the top 4 that only had 23 lands? That's so few. I used to play 25. And you play 26. I guess you don't play Ren on 6, of course. Creativity does play Ren on 6. How is Prague cold? How do people live in cold places? I will never know. Once you're bored in a place where it's not cold, just whenever you go to cold places, you're like, how do all these people live here? I guess if you're born there, you don't realize. Should I play Fury? No, because I'm gonna Fire Ice, and they can't really cascade if I Fire Ice their land. Yeah. Best time to visit Italy? Maybe spring? Like April, May. Oh, we went to an amazing meat place in Prague. Really good. It was I did not expect it. It was called Cantina, I think. Will I play Pioneer? Unfortunately, I will have to, but I don't know when. I'll delay. I'll delay the need. Okay, now of course, if I cast If I cast, you know what? I want to cast a fairy. Oh, actually, just do this. Let's cast Risen Reef. Let's cast Risen Reef and then let's cast Fury. I like this. Let's cast Risen Reef and then let's cast Fury. Yes, I like this the most. Because I'm just gonna, my Teferi is gonna get counter or whatever. Whereas now, what I do is Risen Reef, perfect. And then I cast Fury. Trigger Risen Reef. And now if you want to lead again, I'm gonna get back Fury and Solitude. Because I can evoke it in response. Remember, Fury doesn't have to deal damage. I remember somebody in the chat told me that once, but no, Fury is not flaying to Kabu. New magic card don't make you kill your own creatures. And now I Fury in my graveyard, and you go. Also, I could have drawn an Endurance in these two cards. I guess, and a green card. But yeah, I'm happy with this line. You're gonna go in Barcelona? Very good. I'll see you there. It was an experience. Yeah, you moved from Colombia to a place where it's cold. Where did you move? To Canada? Orca Eva. Yeah, the swing. Why no Suicide Reef? No, poor Reef. I don't want to suicide my little elemental. I have Solitude to draw another card. Respect the cat. Do you like this line? Or are you working and you're not watching? It's okay. Don't worry. Anyway, they do the thing. Hello, Bule. Yes, you're welcome. Okay, so let's play Solitude. Solitude again. Don't take anything out. And then Risen Reef triggers. Quest'amore. Risen Reef triggers. Okay. And yeah. If I played one card, I would have counter, I would have lost the game. Whereas now, I don't know, I drew two cards. Wow, Fairy Macabre! No, non ci credo. Dai, che cazzo gioca Fairy Macabre? I didn't never seen it before. I lost. Wow, I lost. I don't have Supreme Verdict in my deck. Ah, a nudge. Maybe they didn't have a counter, and I would have resolved the Fairy. Va bene, ho perso. GG, let's go game 3. Well, a good cyber from my opponent. I wouldn't have expected a Theory Macabre there. Sometimes you expect Elesh Norn, but okay, let's go. Game 3. E dai, keep lands and spells. Sacred Foundry tapped, and then next turn I can get Zagoth, and I have 5 colors. When I'm trying to get some cyber cards, I have one. Oh, if you're looking for some streamer that mulligans I hand of 3 lands 4 spells, you will not find it on twitch.tv/Andrea Mengucci. For that type of player that mulligans this end, I respect you, but, you know, I don't believe in what you believe in. Ooh, don't Zagoth because of stray rate. That's a good point. Do I wanna tap this and cast Fable next turn? Not really. Tapping down a Steam Vents now really doesn't accomplish anything. That's not that I never mulligan. I just never mulligan at fine hands. Especially against the deck with grief and things like that. Okay, so I'm gonna tap the land now so that they can't cascade this turn. But I draw some Endurance or Teferi. Nice. Unfortunately, though, I can't Teferi plus Dispute because I only drew one blue land. That would have been good. Blue land for Mango, please? No. Mannaggia. Let's play this for Elementals. What else? Well, Mystical Dispute does nothing here. Yeah, I think I have to pass, but not sure this brings me very far away. I definitely don't want to cast Teferi if I don't have. I definitely don't want to cast Teferi if I don't have. I think I'm just passing. I'll leave up mana for Dispute in case they have Shardless, and if they do nothing, I think I have to play Fire Ice, although of course they can Cascadian Response. Alright, at least they don't have Cyclers end of turn. I could be holding up Endurance too, but I don't. Wule Hamad, what's wrong with you? What are you doing there in the chat? Yeah. Let's... Eh, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I think I'm just tapping something. Like, I know it doesn't... I know it won't go well, but I think I have to. Row the Crow. I know they might go Cyclers plus Outburst, but, like... I think this has to be done. Like, I need to draw a land. I need to do something. And also that to have exactly Mounted Burst, which obviously like they could have, but also it's not that what they bring back, it's unbeatable. It is beatable, sort of. Dai, terra però, land. E che cazzo. Man, my hand was 4 lands. Okay. What to do now? Certainly don't play Teferi. What if I go Risen Reef plus Fury now? I can also go Omnath and hope to top deck. Maybe that's a better line. I'm not passing there. I'm not wasting my turn there. Okay. I think it's better to go Reef Fury than hope to top deck a fetch land here. So it leaves me mana for Open Dispute, which probably doesn't do anything, but... Okay, that's not bad. Let's go Fury. So actually, Dispute counters Subtlety, which my opponent might have. Kill this. Solitude was an amazing draw. Okay. Omnath. The Solitude now will let him on top. I think I'll go Solitude now. This way they can't. This way they can't play. I don't know what. But yeah, I feel pretty good now. Drawing Solitude is very powerful. Okay, do I put this into play? Yes. I guess no, I shouldn't have. I made a mistake. I should have played in hand and played land. Anyway, I would have had 2 Mystical Dispute up. Probably doesn't matter, but... That obviously was the right play. But yeah, Risen Reef, excellent combination with Elementals, of course. My last version of Elementals I played, Omnath I played, I didn't have Risen Reef, I had Fable instead, but you can see now how powerful it is. Alright, they have 5 mana and they pass. Draw. Fable. Not good. But now what I'm going to do is casting Omnath with uncounterable mana that they can't dispute. Cavern was great. I don't know why I said it out. That would be so bad for me that I said it out. Okay. Going to put this on tapped or tapped? Yeah, I think untapped is better because I can fetch, get 5 mana, play Teferi, and have a lot of. Hmm. I guess I was supposed to draw Omnath first and then Risen Reef. That was the good sequencing there. All right. Solid Mystical Dispute. Okay, so first I trigger the life gain, then I can fetch. Opponent does something in response. What is it? Otawara my Omnath. Okay. I don't think I want to get an untap land blue, so I'm just getting a Triumph. Yeah, and attack and pass. And plays the sixth land, and they concede. All right, very good. 2-0 so far. Won a pretty rough matchup, but I guess drawing the Cascade. See, not the Cascade. Yeah. And it was very important. I want to repeat it. It was very important to tap their end of turn. If they have outburst, sure, that was the fail case, but you cannot afford to waste 4 mana there. All right, I'll take a bathroom break. Round number 3. We have our companion, and we are on the draw. We have 3 lands and 4 spells, aka the Dream. We can get a Ketria Triome and have almost all the colors. Yeah, I think I like that. I always have to think about what are the colors I'm missing. And in this hand was Stomping Ground. So, I mean, I could also gone Hallowed Fountain Stomping Ground. That's also a viable play. Ooh, okay, creativity. I like that. Very challenging to play against creativity. You want to watch how the deck performs against the good decks in order to evaluate its power. Over to Fairy, if they have Spell Pierce, I'll eat it. And I'll pass. They play Fable. That's okay. Hopefully now they don't have another Spell Pierce. That would be brutal. Very good. I want to get a Black Triumph so that I can cast Leyline Binding for 1 mana. You have to go? Alright. Enjoy. I will raid you later. Would mind if people ask me for signatures? Well, I've definitely signed and took most pictures this weekend than I've ever in the previous events. So no, I don't mind. You can you can definitely do that. All right, so they commit to Teferi, rip. Do they go for 2 Archons here? Creativity for 2? Yes, they do. That's okay. I can go Solitude on one of these. Okay, Solitude on one of these. They got an Archon. I discarded the Fire Ice. I'll discard Temple Garden. Let's get greedy. Hopefully I draw a land, then I can go Fire Ice. Bounce Archon. Draw a card, land. Alright, good. Now I have Fire Ice to kill Fable flipped. What cards did you usually sign? Oh, it depends on the event. This weekend I signed a lot of Murktides and Shredders and Iterations and Channelers. In Paupergeddon I signed a lot of Squadronok. I think I want a red land in case I want to Arcus Fury. I'll fire the Reflection. One has 4 cards in hand, and one of them is a Archon of Cruelty. Ah, I was hoping they didn't have another Fable. I think I'll go for Fable plus Keruga. First time Keruga comes to hand. Playing Elish Norn is just bad in the face of the Teferi on 5. I mean, not that this isn't, but at least now I quote-unquote double spelled. Plus I'm going to be able to get rid of 2 cards and draw something else. Yeah, there is the... You can follow the page of Legacy European Tour. They post their events that happen in Europe, and the next one is Valencia, the 25th of May. Yeah, they can go Blood Crypt for sure. They can go Fetchland, Blood Crypt, Archon. This matchup is bad. I mean, it's not a good matchup. Yeah, they have Archon in hand. I'll give up. Not yet. I don't give up yet. Oh, creativity for 2. That plays as well. Yeah, basta. Okay. We have Orvar, Dispute Force. I want to Vindicate. I don't know. Fury's bad, I'm assuming. That gun is probably fine. Merda. This matchup seems horrible. horrible, this matchup. Tefali's in Legacy? It's a fine deck. I don't know. I don't follow Legacy too closely to have a ranking. Having a ranking requires a lot of knowledge. I don't like to throw words on the internet. Okay. Let's open up our hand of lands and spells. Might be too slow, but this usually isn't a very fast matchup, so. Okay, good draw. Happy to play with Fire Ice this turn. So I'm putting Kent Curve with Ren and 6. You did an Athens invite? Well, there's the last chance qualifier. Wow, opponent plays around my Fire Ice perfectly. Congrats. It makes sense, eh? I've also done that against Team Orion sometimes. Stomping Ground. Hello, Fracom. Yeah, I saw you did well with Prowess. Congrats. Let's get a Triome. Why not? Is Illusion performing well? Well, I mean, it must, right? It did well in the weekend for sure. go for Teferi. Teferi Plus or yeah, let's go Teferi Plus. If they go for Leyline Binding, it's not ideal. Sacred Foundry. Okay, they go for their own Teferi, and they also plus. Problem with Teferi minus there, it just dies to random 6. Okay, what can I do? Not much, right? I'll just go Omnath Pass. And Teferi bounce again. There are no wear tear in my sideboard. Exclamation mark deck, you can check the whole list. This deck list comes from Respect the Cat, who went 17-1, winning the largest event ever after COVID. Yes, you can play Werther with Keruga. For the same reason why you can play Fire Ice with Keruga. Okay, opponent goes Bolt and Ping. Interesting. And they play Prismari Command. Draw this card, make a treasure. I honestly cannot think of a way I can ever win this matchup. I just look at my card and be like, there is like it just I don't know. It just it's impossible. I don't want to waste my time clicking buttons. Congrats to Respect the Cat for his victory. Hats off, but I don't seem like I guess if they don't draw well, you can win, but it doesn't seem close. Did I side out Leyline Binding? Maybe I did. No, I sided out Risen Reef, which obviously is very bad against Random 6, of course. Hello, Rodalmas. You want to make a traditional Bologna dish. Well, anything with ragu, it's probably good. Tagliatella ragu sounds very Bolognese to me. Okay, round number 4 on the draw again. Yeah, sounds good. I can go Ketria Triome plus Godless Shrine if I want to cast it and Leyline Binding on turn 1, or I can just go double fetch land. That's probably best. Hello, Davidone. One mulligans to 6 and starts with a Bloodstained Mire. Hopefully it's not Creativity, but it's Rakdos Scam. I think I'll go Raugrin Triome instead of guess if it was Rakdos Scam, I was supposed to go fetch land to play around Bloodmoon. Oh no. No, don't play around in 6. Okay. Yes, this is my usual stream schedule for 4 years. Wow, it's Dredge. Okay. And they put in the graveyard Stinky Imp and Prized Amalgam. Okay. And they dredge. We're in draw step here. Should I play Fire Ice now? I think so, because they might be. We're in draw step, so they're not gonna. They're not gonna gaze, right? Yeah, let's go for that. I'm gonna go Fire Ice. Your Steam Vents. Blood Crypt untapped. Let's see if they have a Cathartic Reunion. Boom! And that's probably over. Was gonna mill 15 cards. Have everything in the graveyard into play. A huge amount of cards. unsurmountable amount of cards. Yeah, I mean, these decks are so unfair that what I'm doing is so fair. Like, this is turn 3, and my opponent has... You count it. You count how much power they have. Yeah. I'll be in it. That's why Modern is such a great format, because the fair decks, maybe you win long tournament, but then you play a 5-match league, you get paired against unfair decks, and you'd be like, what? How am I supposed to win? You aren't. You just lose. Well, Elesh Norn sounds pretty terrible here. Okay, so these 4 cards are mandatory. Do I want 3 mana leak? It looks pretty bad. And Fury also looks pretty bad. I mean, most of my cards look pretty, look pretty bad. I don't know. Let's have to draw Endurance, I guess. Play Mulligan. I think I have to go to 5. This hand can never win against a combo deck. Okay, die. Good end. Keep. Let's bottom. Leyline Binding and Fable. Now, my mana base has to be what? Ketria and Zagoth, maybe? They also want to get to 5. Okay. Save me. For the 6 month, you made yourself a totally no badge. The sphere I have above me, it's the logo for Gods Unchained, which is a deck which is a game we're gonna play later. It's a sponsored stream happening after this one. Okay, I'm gonna put most to 5 and reveals a gemstone cavern. Okay. Prized amalgams. Okay. Think with in the bin. And a dredge 5. City of Brass. Thoughtseize. Okay. I could have played Endurance in response to the Thoughtseize. Maybe that was the best play, but at the same time I can just cast an Endurance next turn as well. Wow, they took Fire Ice. Interesting. What do I want to do here? Well, I want to get Green Triumph for sure. I think it's going to be a Ketria. Yes, I usually lean towards fair decks. Hopefully I don't have Cabal Therapy. Okay, looks like they're casting a Gaze from the graveyard. For tournaments, yes, but for my stream, I play everything. I play every deck on stream. I'm glad my opponent didn't to find a way to reanimate those amalgams. Double green. I'll play my untapped Sacred Foundry. Did I put 3 cards in the graveyard or only 2? Did I have a card in end? So currently my opponent graveyard looks pretty like there's nothing, right? I mean, I could go for Risen Reef, but in the case my opponent has like a combo card, I guess they can't cast much. Like they can't cast Cathartic Rune. They only have 1 card in end. It requires 3 cards. Yeah, I might just be a little bit greedy, but I think it's okay if I go for a Risen Reef now. If it's necessary, I can like pitch, but like they can't reg. What do they have here? Stinky Imp tutta la vita. Stinky, stinky, stinky imp. Go. Stinky. I'll take one. More stinkies. More stinkies. Okay. All right. So I could go Fire Ice, kill one stinky, and then I have endurance. I think it's good. So let's go Leyline Binding on one stinky and Fire Ice on the other. What about the endurance? Should I endurance Bane phase now? Yes. Yes, I will. I don't want them to untap and have who knows what. And also this way I can get infos if I need to play a tap land or not. Okay, I need to play tap land. And go. If they have one card in hand, they can't go Cathartic Rain on this card. They need three for that. So I think we lock this up here. It's gonna return Keruga this turn. I want to cast Keruga at least once before the end of the stream. Never played against a fair deck, did I? I played against humans, living end, creativity, and reg. So of course the companion mechanic here didn't really come in handy. I'll play Fable, so I leave up my endurance. Like this is a matchup where drawing three cards doesn't necessarily mean I'd rather have an endurance in hand than drawing three cards. See remote go. Mm-hmm. I just wanna get over with this game. Actually, it's not lethal yet. All right, I can see it. Good. Let's go game three on the draw. Maybe a point of this game will not mulligan to five and will just crush me. It was fair and square. I don't think Mystical Dispute is good at all. Yeah, I just don't think any of my cyber card is good, and most of my main deck as well. But unfortunately, this hand will never beat Dredge. That's mulligan. I mean, this one doesn't either, but I think I'm keeping it. I don't want to go to five against a deck with Thoughtseize and Leyline. And at least I have a curve. I mean, that one didn't even have a curve. A bottom Fable or Omnath? Well, Omnath can be pitched to Endurance, so let's bottom Fable. Do I trade, buy, sell cards in the meta events? Just buy if I need something, but right now I don't even buy that much anymore. A's. You see, yeah, I've seen the Red Questing Beast. That's the card. Probably not good enough for. normal formats, but you can play it in standard. Ooh, opponent has the nuts. Unfortunately, no endurance for me. The next time I should mulligan to 5. It's either like endurance or bust. How much power do they put into play? Well, just 4. And I need to draw endurance now, or it's over. Now or it's over. Let's go ice on the City of Brass. Actually, probably I shouldn't, right? Yeah, let's just no, it's okay. I'll ice. Don't want to cast the Otherworldly Gaze. I'm okay with that. And I don't draw endurance. Oh, Mango Cube. Usually I buy for my LGS. Actually, with Card Market, we did a very fun video that will come out, as soon as they edit it. That involved buying and playing with cards. So check it out. That will be a fun one. Speaking of fun, my opponent reanimates Oxovagonas and reges a lot. Wow, their hand was 2 imp, 2 thugs. E va bene così. Concede. It wasn't even close. And maybe if I mulligan to Endurance, it would have been close, but I decided to keep a medium hand and failed. Alright. 2-0 and then lost to combo decks, which is the life story of Elementals. Playing a deck without counters will make you lose to combo decks. Okay, let's begin the last round of this video. My opponent is mulliganing to 6. My hand is fine. Nothing to say. Hopefully I draw a third land, of course, because with 2 lands we can't play a Keruga deck. But I do have several plays, so hopefully this is not a combo deck. Swamp. Swamp Go. I've seen a lot of Cabal coffers in the challenge top 8 lists. But I'm a little bit nervous. My day one winning when many people are watching. No, I wouldn't say so. Swamp. Is that Vamparskis? I did not expect that. Blood token. This is a pauper play. We found the third land here. Buongiorno, Sheva. And obviously use the land and upkeep for the blood, but I'm mostly cycling this ice. I'm playing 26 lands in this deck. Everyone's playing Keruga now. Everyone is playing Keruga now. To be honest though, I believed in Keruga before. I've made several, I made at least 2 deck guides about Keruga Elementals. Can I draw land? I would love to, please. God damn. Let's play Teferi. Plains? Yeah, why not? I could go Godless Shrine too. I think I like Plains here. My opponent could be playing Invoke Despair. Actually, Teferi stops madness, right? You can't cast a spell with madness if there's Teferi in play. Nice. Usually, Vampire's Kiss involves some madness. Teferino. Okay. Opponent will get to learn about Alms of the Vein, interaction with Teferi. They can't even cast it. They can't even tap mana. Yeah, it's true, right? Opponent can spells. Sedge. I'm gonna go signing blood. All right, are you're they're signing. By the way, games like this are the perfect moment to ask me all the questions you asked me in the first round, and I didn't answer because I was playing and making a video. This match seems that I can't be relaxed, so you can ask me all the questions right now, and I'll be down for it. Resolves. I say no because I like to play this untapped, and I'll take up the fairy. What's my favorite food? I don't know. A lot of different types based on if I like desserts, then gelato. If I'm very hungry, maybe carbonara. I mean, maybe if I lose. I hope not. It looks like they are playing Pauper, by the way. How was the food in Prague? It was good. I ate a lot of very good tasting meat. Rather a set of dialect? Well, I wouldn't say that. No, Italian is a language. Then some people speak dialects, but it is a language with a vocabulary. Yeah. How difficult is to understand an Italian from region to region? It might be very hard if the person doesn't speak proper. Yes, that's definitely true. Well, I would like to hit a land drop, so I'm gonna bounce my own Risen Reef now. All right, land drop achieved. If I cook, I don't cook that often. No, I would say I prefer going to places where maybe my comfort food whenever I cook is pasta with some good sauce, like ragu, for example, or yeah, just some. Again, It's not really my thing. Well, they're not in a wrong queue. Man, this must be another screenshot. Come on, I have 7 cards and Inquisition misses. It really doesn't happen every day that Inquisition misses against a 7 card end. Or goal. Even if you don't find one shot is fine. Don't worry about it. It's going to work. It's going to work regardless. Would you discard there? Cancel the draws because of what does this do? Okay. Discard spells are not in the best spot right now. And not saying my opponent deck, blah 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 blah. Just in general, decks with discard spells are not too good. Do I think Murktide is still the best decks in the format? You must have missed my last power ranking update. I put creativity in front. You can check every month on Channel Fireball the power rankings. Soul Spike. Wow. That's a card I did not see coming. I make a ton of content and I understand that it's hard to follow. But I'm happy to try and direct you there. Oh, Chappie. Yeah, I'll come back to the Car Market Studios very soon. You didn't realize I posted. You should follow me on all my social media platform. I update them a lot. Bow opponent. Vámonos. Vámonos. I'll discard. No, there's 2 cards. That's fine. Raw. Va bene. Let's attack. And I'll play my friend Elesh Norn now. Is Merkstead still my favorite deck? Yes. Is better. Yes, yes, it is. I still think that it was a great choice for Trieste. In my hands. With my list. I think my list was very good. Of course, I didn't win the tournament, but I did a reasonable record X5. Some of my losses were, I think I would have lost with. I didn't have much agency over the day 2 losses, really. I got some unfortunate draws. Game 1, day 1, I definitely punted game 1 against Merfolds. And also, again, didn't have any agency over the other loss. So overall, I can't say. Allora, c'ho 4 mana. Bene, let's cast it. Do you think is there any deck being underplayed? Oh, for sure, Modern is huge. There might be a lot of deck that's very underplayed. Maybe Hardened Scales? Maybe Hardened Scales? Maybe the... What's it called? The other deck? That I was thinking. Bring to Light Scape Shift. Maybe Bring to Light Scape Shift is just the worst creativity, though. But maybe, like, people have Orvar in the sideboard instead of other things, so you get them by playing different combo decks. What do you think about Boros midrange? I think that in the history of the game, Boros midrange has never been good, and I don't think that right now it's good. But you're obviously welcome to pilot it and do well like that person did. I am happy for them. Yeah, my draws are so funny. I drew such a powerful like look how powerful are my cards in this game. Draw 2 cards. Tu. Dove sono le terre? That's okay, let's not complain. Piegonti, how am I after Prague? Happy to be back. Tired? Happy to be back. Che succede? Oh, this is my library. My cat is aggressively meowing outside of the door. He must have picked up some fake toys, looking like it's a real one. Gatto! Dove sei? Gatto. Bravo, gatto. My cat indeed picked up a fake mouse and wanted to show me, so I saw it, and now my cat is happy. Alien Walker, let's not start the discussion, please. E va bene, guy, card in hand, I'm passing the turn. Bravo gatto, indeed. Well done, cat. Attenzione! Attenzione! Chancellor of the Dross has entered the battlefield. Buongiorno, Giorgio. Please, chat, don't start this discussion. Adios. Thank you, Bilbo. Ok, Grande wins. Ma. Let's go. Lands and spells, sign me up. Yeah, I mean, what happened last game was that my opponent clicked a lot of buttons for many turns because the game lasted 20 minutes. Unfortunately, my deck is so slow that it takes time even against a pauper deck. Attenzione, they review Chancellor of the Dross, and boom, just like that, I'm on 17 and they're on 23. Inquisition, alright, this time we want brick. Green Tron didn't do particularly well this weekend. I would say that Green Tron is not good against creativity, and creativity was extremely popular. Maybe that could be the reason. Maybe Green Tron is not even that bad against creativity. I don't know, actually. Also, just, I don't know. People, wait, what? You play Soul Spike. Pitching Chancellor and push. You have 0 cards in hand. 0 cards is a very small number, by the way. There was a lot of Amulet. Yeah, I played against... I played only against 1 Amulet. May win an in. For day 2. Day 1 I played against. It was so good. I played against 9 different decks and 8 different countries. Whereas on day 2 I played against like 4 Germans. The Germans emerged to day 2. It would have been a fun stats to see how many of one countries made the day 2, but I think there was a lot of Germans in day 2. It was just a lot of Germans overall, to be honest. It's like, usually, I think Spanish people are the most represented, but this time it was Germans. Yeah, I know that in Germany you don't have big tournaments and etc. But still, that was the most I've ever seen. Even I played a side event Legacy, I played against 3 Germans. Is the format in a good place right now? If you own every card, it is. If you're bound in one deck only and the deck is not good anymore, it's not. It's really the problem of modern. Sometimes it's the price entry, but the format is great if you have like a Mana Traders account and play on Magic Online. Hashtag not sponsored by Mana Traders. Oh. Hello, Irony. That might be true. You will get an email if that's true. To be honest with you, I made more money in the Legacy side event than I made in the main event after going 10 and 5. The Legacy side event, I went 3-0. And I got more and more prize. I don't know why I'm doing this. I should have bounced the blood. I'm clicking buttons, and I might actually lose the game. Am I still on board with 2DRC? Yeah, yeah. I have made countless content. You can check really an endless amount of content about Murktide if you enjoy. Do you figure out what the opponent's doing? Yes, they're burning me. I think it's pretty easy to notice what they're doing. I'm at 5 life. No, no, I could have bounced that blood. Yeah, maybe I should have Fury and Solitude. I'm clicking buttons. Hopefully, I'll still win. But I might not. Did I dig up the Teferi? I hope so. Man, this match is gonna take so long. It's unreal. Like, this is why I stream, honestly. Like, imagine if I had to record only for YouTube this match. That would have been like the most boring thing ever. Whereas thanks to Twitch chat, I'm able to entertain myself, even if the match is incredibly boring. What did you think of the armor list with Solitude? I don't like it. I would just play stock armor, honestly, at this point. The technology is out there to play stock armor. Do I really have to? Nah, I don't want to play Solitude. Come on. Streamer advantage again. Yeah. Speaking of streamer advantage, what do you think it's the percentage of people that knew what I was on during the 15 rounds of the event? Was it 15 out of 15 or maybe 14 out of 15? I had one game where I mulliganed to 6 and bottomed a bolt over a counter spell. My opponent was on prowess and I lost the game. And I was like, yeah, I couldn't stop thinking about if I knew my opponent deck, I would have won instead of losing. And then everybody was like, oh, close deck list. Yesterday was like, close deck list is the best. I'm like, it's so hard. Also on stream, they like post the deck list of people on stream. That's unbelievable to me that you just post the full deck list of a person on stream on round like 3 of the tournament. And I was watching the stream sometimes, just seeing completely the deck list of a player. Like the Boris guy with the 4 Manatite. You know, I knew they were playing Manatite if I played against them. I don't know, whatever. I guess Magic players don't like changes. So here we are. You have to agree to it? No, I mean, I haven't been asked anything, and I've been on coverage many times. I haven't been asked, hey, do you like that we leak completely your deck list? In exchange of nothing. Probably not. But I mean, I didn't mind again. My deck list was already public, but other people probably wouldn't. Pesco na terra manco per sbaglio. E boh. Fetch? No, again, I've been there. I've never been asked that question, so you can say whatever you want. 8 e... boh, vabbè, passo tanto. Che cazzo devo fare? It's open decklist only for some people. Yeah, exactly. It's open decklist only for some people. But it's okay again. I don't go to these tournaments to win. I go to this tournament to participate and enjoy the gathering. Oh, got my cut. If I win, I'm happier. But obviously, bigger events should that should 100% be open deck list. And if you don't understand that, you probably I think I don't know don't really follow the coverage thing. Woo! Attacco. I was just thinking before that this video was lasting too little, and then now this nice little 40 minutes matches brings it up. Oh, they concede. All right, we did it. We 3-2'd a league, losing very soundly to Creativity and Dredge, two very, very bad matchups that you should aim at dodging if you want to succeed with this deck. You can obviously win those matchups, but also Living End. I managed to beat it, but that's another extremely negative matchup, I think. Overall thoughts about Keruga? Not much. Honestly, I didn't play against the Murktide, which is the one I'm the most interested in seeing if missing Random 6 and Prismatic Ending is very detrimental. But yeah, hope you enjoyed watching this video. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, the usuals. Have a good day.